Jesu Christe, Jesu Christe, Jesu Christe, adoro te. 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 O love of all loves, hear our prayer for peace. Hear our prayer for justice, for kindness, for compassion. Hear our prayer. Jesu Christe, Jesu Christe, Jesu Christe, adoro te. 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 expression like a dog with a bone. Right? What that means? Anybody ever describes you or me as like a dog with a bone? Very clear. Coming back more and more. Don't let it go. Not until you're dead. What is your lens living your life? What lens do you see the world through, yourself and others? Let's start with something very simple though. For example, I'm a musician. I love music. I create music or share music. It's a lens. Musicians see the world through music. Okay? We enter a room, we listen for the tone of the voices. We feel the energy in the room. The unspoken kinds of feelings, dynamics, and so on. Musicians love rhythm, so there's a rhythm to my day. And these days the rhythm is slightly altered because of someone else with their own lens, but you know what I mean. Visual artists see the world through a visual artist lens. Okay? Colors, shapes, textures. Long brushstrokes, spotted brushstrokes, values, and so on. Engineers, computer people, see the world through an engineer's lens. What works? You know, how do you get this to go here and that to go here and so on and so forth. And it's a very specific kind of lens. What other lenses are there? Sports. People in sports see the world very often as a sports game, right? Teamwork, you know, being a team player, learning the rules of the game, and hopefully winning the game, or at least playing fair, right? That's a lens. What other kinds of lenses are there?
Like empathic, intuitive, psychic, like all the clairs, clairsentient, claircognizant.
Okay, that's a lens. That's how one sees the world. So the world is here, the lens is here, I'm here. Any other kinds of lenses? What kind of lenses do you guys see the world through?
It's pretty much all mindfulness, awareness, looking for awakening all the time.
Yeah. And how do you see mindfulness? Is it through the lens of an engineer?
Sometimes,
Right.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, actually, well, like you said, how does it work?
Right,
Yes.
exactly.
Yeah.
Musicians don't think that way.
Yeah.
They just jump in buck naked and hope to survive. You know? There's a difference, that's what
Yeah.
I'm saying.
Yeah.
We don't have the mind to, like, I come to you very often, I say, Tim, how does this work? You know, very basic things, like frustrating. What?
Listening.
The big mom.
What kind of lens do you guys have? What would you say?
I just keep thinking this one word. It's like me, the observer,
Yeah,
observational
okay.
lens.
And what kind of lens does the observer have? That's the harder question.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you do have a lens. The observer has a lens. They observe through certain understandings, values, perceptions. That's your lens. And even more than that, if you want to get deeper into it, your experiences are your lens, right? That's why so often people struggle with the present moment, because the lens of the past is very strong. Experiences, even trauma.
Trauma, death, and destruction.
There it is. Yeah, yeah. You say that with such,
Gusto.
yeah, gusto. Yeah. Trauma, death, and destruction. A gamer has a lens, right? Is that the correct term, gamer?
Yeah.
Yeah.
A person who plays games all the time.
Yeah.
That's a lens. It becomes a lens through which they see the world. Rich, what kind of lens do you have on those lines? Is it improv?
That's part of it. Yeah, it was when you were opening up the conversation. I went to Michelangelo had a quote about the slabs of marble, and he said that the statue is already in there.
Yeah.
I just have to uncover it. The way that I view life, the lens is kind of like bifocals. Humor is the first. There is a game or a laugh waiting to be uncovered in almost everything, like the statue. But beneath that, the deeper part of it is poetry. There's a connection to be made and an experience to be shared, and a beauty or tragedy, a truth in every single situation, even if we can't see it in the moment. That old hindsight is 20/20 because it's there. We just have to live a little bit further down the line to see the art and the magic and the healing and whatever it might be, but the poetry.
Right.
I think that's the core.
Cool. The Apostle Paul once wrote, "We see things darkly now, dimly, through a lens, like a mirror that's a bit cloudy. So we don't see things exactly as they are. Just don't. And no matter how quote-unquote enlightened we get, we just don't see things completely, fully, totally, perfectly as they are. There's always a sense in which we're not seeing what's real."
Can I add to that?
Yeah?
I heard a quote saying that we don't see things as they are, we see things as we are.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
Exactly. That's the lens. Right. That's the lens. And then you can see it in an extreme way sometimes, right? When we project onto somebody
Oh, yeah.
our own stuff, right? But we're convinced that it's theirs. You know, especially when we get the old finger out and start pointing, right? There it is. You know, yeah, absolutely. And there's the need for improv and humor. I'm at it again, you know, projecting my stuff. Yeah, so these days, I mean that's very specifically, like today, Wednesday, here in the United States, we have a president who has a lens. And as far as I can see, at least a big part of his lens is, he's a real estate mogul, is that how you say it? Mogul? Yeah. Buying up, grabbing up properties and people, by the way. And it's just a constant acquisition, sometimes even kidnapping, but it's always taking, right, of things and people, and even Greenland. And he seems to view the world as a kind of win-lose scenario, and he's got to win. He's got to be dominant and control. And if you listen to his speech, was it yesterday, today, I can't remember, this morning, in Europe, he basically proclaimed himself savior of the world. I'm not joking. So everything belongs to him, basically. This is the current leader of the free world, quote unquote. His lens makes him, what I would say, not just a buffoon, but a lethal buffoon. Okay, that's the truth of this. I see it. So some people view the world as a win-lose game. Some people view the world through their lens as a very dangerous place. And so we live our life in fear of the very dangerous place. Yeah. Some people view... She all right there? Yeah.
She's trying to escape the noose.
Yes, she is. Yeah.
She almost figured it out.
Almost
She will
there.
figure it out.
He's distracted, I'm gonna do it right
Yeah,
now.
right. She's a very smart dog. I feel like Forrest Gump right now. Anyway, he's a very smart little boy. Anyway, some people view the world as an unsafe place to be. Okay. And so therefore they respond out of fear. And sometimes greed to get what they can while they can and so on. What's another way to view the world? Perhaps a better way. What would you say to somebody who views the world out of fear and so on? What would you say?
It's a happy adventure.
It's a happy
Mhm.
adventure.
Mhm.
There's Tim.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mhm. It's primarily, would you say, a safe place to be?
Yeah.
A good place?
Primarily, yeah.
Primarily,
Yeah.
right.
It's got a few rough spots.
A few rough spots you gotta maneuver to get through. But there's no need to take things from other people,
No.
because it's a happy adventure.
Yeah. We'll just share the adventure.
We just share it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Any other way to view the world? What about as a painting that you're painting, that you're creating?
That every, oh my gosh, when you said as a painting, I thought of that Bob Ross thing.
Yeah,
They're just like
Mhm.
happy little mistakes or something like that.
yeah, absolutely, yeah. Or musical composition that you're writing or sharing or singing or playing, whatever. Yeah.
I mean, how about just we're all a family?
Right. To view the world as one big family. There it is.
Yeah.
There it is. Yeah.
Aiming for healthy family. Not,
Mhm.
the dysfunction comes naturally, but
Right.
we got to work for the health.
Yep.
But loving kindness.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Shakespeare, life is all in a play.
Ah, yeah. Right. And here's we are at 15 minutes on the stage.
Right.
Mhm.
Trumping the clown and angry childlike tyrant, which
Yep.
is humorous.
Uh-huh. Yeah. How do you view the world, Sita?
He views the world in exploration.
As an exploration, yeah.
Chewables.
Two both, yeah.
That's it, girl.
So if I take this from you, then you can't.
Then, right, I control my own life.
Yeah.
We were working on the website bio. This has to do with something with the lens.
Ah.
We're working on Sita's bio.
Oh, right.
It's like something about me, and then Tim was like, I have a human
Yeah.
who is in control of my every need.
Yes.
Life is great, or something.
Yeah.
I can poop wherever I want.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wait a minute, I think we got this
Yep.
reversed.
Oh, she gotcha.
You're a little silly.
Oh.
Good girl, clever girl.
She's a magician.
You're
She figured out the loophole.
Sita Houdini.
Yeah.
Aw.
Yep.
Yeah. I know. Foiled again.
I saw her using a can opener earlier.
Oh my goodness.
So, just to, just to say, lenses are really, really important because we can't see reality as it really is. We just can't. We're not able for it. But we can choose and see through a lens that is helpful, that is healing, that is loving, that is joyful and peaceful. It's our choice, really. And it's a real risk, because we might be wrong. Maybe the world is as Donald Trump sees it. I don't know. You know? And in the end, maybe we just amount to nothing and dust. But if in our lens we believe that life is good and beautiful, to quote the title of the movie, in spite of the bumps along the road, and sometimes because of the bumps along the road, then it makes a difference for us. You know? And it's not that we're trying to change the world, but we are trying to live in it in a way that is at peace and joyful and loving. And it's a choice. It really is. So, any other thoughts on that?
For some reason, this reminded me of, I think something said along maybe a few weeks ago, was you can only help someone if they wanted to be helped. So their lens would be different, like they can only receive help from a certain thing, or if something happens, and not necessarily from you. Even if you have a perfect answer for them, it wouldn't matter.
It's kind of like you can only meet people as deep as they've met themselves,
Yeah, something like that.
something like that.
Yeah. Fool me once. Shame on you. Fool me twice, you know. Shame on me.
He's like,
So let's close with a song, and I want to apply a musician's lens to the song. So bear with me. We sang Jesu Christe Adoro Te. Right? That's what we sang to open. And it's meaning Jesus Christ, we adore you. Adoring Jesus Christ means following him, by the way, and keeping his teachings and wherever the Spirit of Christ leads us. That's what it means to adore him. And to fall in love with Jesus in that way. So to apply a musician's lens to what we sang, I want you to just take your hand for a moment and do this. Put it to the left side of your body with the palm facing your left shoulder. Okay? And watch what I'm doing. Jesu Christe. You do that? Jesu Christe. Do you see what I'm doing? I'm creating a long line. There's the destination. Okay? That's what a musician does. Okay? As opposed to Jesu Christe. See the difference?
Yeah.
The long line is like a painter's brush. Long stroke. Right? As opposed to dab, 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 dab on a canvas. It's been nice, kids.
See you next
Well,
Next one.
next season on Community of Peace.
So I'll do it once and then you do it. And this actually helps sustain a long line and carries you and your voice to a destination. Okay. First me. Jesu Christe. Your turn. Jesu Christe. Together. Jesu Christe. My turn. Jesu Christe adoro te. Your turn. Jesu Christe adoro te. You hear the difference? Okay, my turn. Jesu Christe. Your turn. Jesu Christe. My turn. Jesu Christe. Jesu Christe. My turn. Adoro te. Adoro te. Yeah, lovely. Let's do it together once through. We'll call it quits. Jesu Christe, Jesu Christe, Jesu Christe, adoro te. Jesu Christe, Jesu Christe, Jesu Christe, adoro te. At the end of this day we give thanks for the goodness and beauty and truth in this world. Lead us and guide us to see more clearly, more and more, the beauty, the goodness, and the truth in this world, and to not be sidetracked by a vision that is violent, selfish. Help us to live more freely and to love. May it be so.